it's your trainer Ali T here from Fit&Flexi. Today we're going to do your first lower body workout. I'm going to take you through a set of 5 exercises for your lower body, and we're going to really focus on technique and form to begin with, so you work the exact muscles that we're going to focus on. Today we're going to stretch out your hip flexors, really tone and sculpt your glutes, your quads and your hamstrings for a lovely lower body workout. Today is not about pushing yourself to the absolute extreme. You should be getting your cardio and your heart rate up in all of your walks that you're doing outside. I hope your walks are going really well and you're getting used to walking in nature every day. I hope you're enjoying them. You can always listen to a little podcast, or you can even listen to any of the YouTube videos that I'm sending to you, so that on your walk you are learning at the same time. So let's get straight into it. Move number 1 is a sumo squat. There's lots of different variations you can do. So if you have any injuries or ailments, you can just adapt it to suit you. So for a squat, you want to have your feet slightly wider than hip width apart, and we're going a little bit wider than a normal squat today, and turning your toes out slightly, because we're really going to focus on building the glutes. The wider you've got your legs and the more you've got them turned out within reason, the more you're going to focus on your glutes rather than your quads. I then want you to have all of your weight in the back of the heels, so you can almost wiggle your toes at all times. Good, you're going to sit your bum back and down, keeping your chest nice and high, keeping your knees over your toes, and then squeeze your glutes to come up. Yeah, so that's the absolute perfect form. Nice tight core, shoulders back and relaxed, squeezing the shoulder blades back for a lovely posture. Option number 1, or level number 1, is doing it over the top of a sofa or a chair. So have the sofa or chair behind you, you're pushing your bum back onto the sofa and chair so you can just feel it behind you, and then squeezing up, and you've got it there for stability. Or you can hold on to something like the arm of the sofa and use that as you're coming down, pushing your knees over the top of your toes. Option number 2, you're going to come down and touch the floor and then come up. Come down and touch the floor and then come up. So you're really squeezing your glutes, but just using your body weight. And option number 3, if you're feeling particularly fit already and you've got some weights at home, you don't have to use this at all, but you can grab a weight of any weight, place it again just in between your legs. We're squatting down and then squeezing up. So you can use any one of those variations. We're going to start off with 10 sumo squats just to get us nicely warmed up. Just with body weight to begin with. Okay, just to get us warmed up for the workout. So core nice and tight, shoulders back, all the way back in the heels so you can wiggle your toes. We're going all together. We're going down and then squeezing up. Good. Down and squeezing up. And it's not about going as fast as you possibly can. It's just about feeling all of those muscles. So it's that mind-muscle connection that we're trying to work. I can really feel it in my glutes already. Really feel it through my posterior chain, working through the hamstrings and my glutes. Good. Excellent. 3 more. We're going down and squeezing up, really pushing our bum back, down, squeezing up, and last one, down and squeezing. Nice. There's another option as well. If you do have a little resistance band at home, you can always place that around your knees, and then that adds a little bit of weight without actually adding weights to your squat. Well done. So you should be feeling slightly warmer now. Heart rate should be getting up there a little bit. Exercise number 2, we're going to do curtsy lunges. You keep one leg in the middle, and it's as if you're going to meet the queen. You take your other leg behind you, so in a little diagonal behind you, and you curtsy down and then come back up to center. Then take the other foot behind, curtsy down and come back up to center. And I want you to imagine that the foot behind you is basically just hovering off the floor. So you're barely putting any weight onto that foot, and it's as if you're just squatting down on the front leg and then coming back up to center. So that's your option 1. Good. Option number 2, you're going to add in your arms overhead in a little V. So you're squeezing your shoulder blades back and together for a lovely tall posture. Core is nice and tight. So we're working your upper back as well as your lower body. And as soon as you take your arms above your head, your heart rate starts to go higher. Good, so we're burning more calories. Excellent. Option number 3 is, of course, adding a weight. You can carry it any way you like, just straight down, or you can flip it onto your chest and do your curtsy lunges in exactly the same way. Completely up to you. So let's just do 10 curtsy lunges to get used to that form and technique. 5 on each side. All together, body weight to begin with, just warming up. We're going 1, good, 2, good, core nice and tight. And I want you to imagine if you are doing your high V, your thumbs are up, good. And you're giving me a thumbs up every single time. Really squeezing into the glutes to the side. Woohoo, excellent. Core has to be nice and tight to balance. Good, 4 more, 2 each side. Nice. Last one, each side, and then relax. Perfect. So our legs are starting to get a little bit warmer. We're now going to take it into a side lunge, either side. So again, you're starting with one leg in the middle, stepping out to one side, lunging down, really pushing into one side of the glute and really stretching through the other side of the leg. Good. Pushing back into the glutes and then coming up to the center and on the other side, pushing back into the glutes, coming up to the center. Squeeze the inner thighs together in the middle and then really push the glutes out to the side when you're lunging low. So squeezing the legs into the middle, pushing down to the side. Good, exactly the same here. This is level number 1. You can take it nice and easy. You don't have to go very low. You'll still feel a lovely stretch in your inner thighs. Good. Option number 2, you're going to take your arms out nice and wide and you're going to twist to reach opposite arm across to your toe, then come back up to center. Good. Twist to reach opposite arm across the toe, come back up to center. So you're really working your core and your arms as well. Twisting, coming up, twisting, coming up. Good. Option number 3, of course, is adding a weight again onto your chest or just holding it down. And as you lunge to the side, you're adding weight to your body, lunging either way. Good. As always, we're going to start with 10, 5 each side, to get us nice and warmed up and really stretch through the inner thighs. So arms out to the side if that's what you're going for. Nice. Tapping one toe, tapping the other toe. Good. Getting nice and deep. Like I said, this isn't about speed. It's just about warming up. Lovely. Nice and tall in the middle. Squeezing the legs together. Fantastic. 2 more each side. Nice. Looking really good. 1 more each side. Brilliant. Last one. Nice big twist. And come back to center. So we really are working our legs in every single direction. Exercise number 4. We're going to do a disco lunge. It's basically just a normal lunge back. It's called a disco lunge to make it seem more fun. Okay, so again, you're going to have your thumbs up. They're coming straight back and you're lunging backwards and coming up. Lunging backwards and coming up. Level 1, I'd like you just to lunge back. You don't need to bend your legs at all. Just tuck your hips underneath and really feel a stretch through your hip flexors. So you're just opening up the hip flexor, good, and then coming back to center. And then on the other side, tuck the hips underneath, open up the hip flexor, and then bring it in on the other side. Option number 2, level 2, we're lunging low and then squeezing up. Lunging low, driving up. Again, squeezing the shoulder blades back with our thumbs up, nice and tall. Good. Option number 3, of course, adding your weights. You can either add dumbbells, do a little bicep curl and a press, or you can just add a weight to your chest and do your lunges back and work your posterior chain. Are you ready? So 10 of these, 5 each side to warm it up. Any one of those options. You can open up the hip flexors. Good. You can lunge and get low. Fantastic technique. I want you to make sure that your front knee doesn't come over your front toe. So have a look down as you lunge back. Can you see your toes? Fantastic, really good. Keep the chest lifted. Nice, good. As your confidence builds, these lunges will get lower and lower. Good, 1 more each side. Nice, last one. And rest, lovely. Last exercise in this Fit and Flexi for 5, we're coming down onto the floor. So you're coming down onto the floor on your back, feet are flat on the floor, knees are bent up, arms are down by your side. Core's nice and tight. Good. Shoulders are relaxed. We're just relaxing your upper body. For this, there's a few options again. You can either have your feet flat on the floor, squeeze the glutes to lift up, and then relax the glutes to come down. But your challenge the whole way through is to not let your glutes touch the floor, okay? So squeezing the glutes to lift and then relaxing to come back down. Squeezing the glutes to lift and relaxing to come back down. That's option one. Option two, lift those toes up. Good, it shifts a little bit more weight into the glutes. So we're gonna squeeze to come up and then relax to come back down. Squeeze to come up, relax to come back down. Really stretches out the hip flexors, takes any strain off the lower back and really strengthens our glutes. And options number three, you can either place your feet onto a chair or on a sofa or on some kind of elevated surface and do exactly the same, squeezing the glutes up with our feet up and then relaxing back down. But it really works your hamstrings a little bit more if you've got it on an elevated surface, and you have to keep your core a little bit stronger. So let's go for 10 glute bridges, keeping the knees nice and square with the hips, keeping the core nice and tight, and having our palms up towards the ceiling so you can't cheat, okay? Let's do it. 10 of these. We go. Nice big squeeze of the glutes and then relax it down. Nice big squeeze and relax. Good. Really try and get that mind to muscle connection. That's number 3. Good. 4. Can you go a little bit higher? Let's go. 5. Nice. You're doing really well. Halfway. 6. Excellent. 7. This is one of my favourite glute exercises. 8, especially for people that are quad dominant and can feel the exercise normally in their quads. Last one. And relax. Fantastic. Hug your knees in. Give yourself a little bit of self-love. You need to give yourself a little hug. You should be so proud of yourself for even just doing that little warm-up. That was brilliant. Now we've done the warm-up and we've got to know all the different moves. It's time to crack on with the workout. So starting with move number 1, we're going to do 40 seconds on with our full effort and then 20 seconds off with a little bit of rest to recover. So starting with exercise number 1 with our Sumo Squat. Feet are out to the side, all the weight's back in the heels, core's nice and tight, shoulders are back, either body weight over a sofa or with a weight. 3, 2, 1, let's go. You're squatting down and squeezing up. So I want you to give me your best effort for this 40 seconds. You don't have to go crazy. We're just working on those glutes. Like I said before, we're just getting the heart rate up, but the main aim is to strengthen the muscles and sculpt them so they look amazing. The rest of your cardio will be done in all of your walking, and it's that simple. Good. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Lovely. Exercise number 2, we're taking it into a curtsy lunge. You have a 20-second little breather here to do whatever you need to do to recover. So curtsy lunge, you have one foot in the middle, core nice and tight, shoulders are back, either with your hands up in a V or holding a weight. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Arms coming into a V, coming back to center. Good. All the weight is in the front foot. The back foot is merely for support. Lovely. Really working on the side of your glute, squeezing your shoulder blades back for a nice, tall, long lean posture. Remember to have your thumbs up. Good. And now we're getting into the proper workout. If you want to, now you know the form and you're feeling comfortable with it, you can pump up the tunes. Good. And get going at home. Nice. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Lovely. Exercise number 3. We're taking it into our side lunges. So side to side. Core's nice and tight. Feet are together, shoulders are back. 3 options, either keeping the hands still, good, reaching the hands across, opposite finger to toe, or you can grab a weight and place it on your chest. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 40 seconds, good, really bending the outside leg, keeping the inside leg nice and straight, but a lovely stretch through the inner thigh. Good, core is nice and tight. So working our abs, working our arms, and working our ass. Good, lovely. Excellent, stay with me. Good, nice and strong. Give me as many as you can in the next 5 seconds. Good, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Exercise number 4, lovely. We have our disco lunges going back. Feet are together, core's nice and tight. Like I said, level 1, just open up the hip flexors. Level 2, lunge low. Level 3, add a weight. 3, 2, 1, let's go. We disco lunge. Come back up to center. Good. You should be able to see your front toe. Nice. Weight is heading back into the back toes. Sticking in the front heel. Core is nice and tight. Thumbs are going up. Good. If you've got those tunes on, get grooving to it. Lovely. Halfway. Keep it going. That heart rate should be going up now. Lovely. Really good. Whew. 10 more seconds. Give me as many as you can. Lovely. 5 more seconds. Good. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Last exercise, we're coming down to the floor. For our glute bridges, like I said at the beginning, when we were going through the form, you can either do it with feet flat, toes up, or with your feet on a sofa or a chair. Okay, so palms up towards the ceiling, core nice and tight, tuck the pelvis underneath, let's squeeze. Try not to let the bum come down to the carpet. Good, squeezing the glutes at all times, up towards the ceiling, let's go. Good, squeeze it, go higher, challenge yourself. Keep the knees out over the toes, really good. Halfway. Keep the belly button in. Yes, you look fantastic. Let's go, work it. Good, make the most of every last second. 5 more seconds. Lovely. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Brilliant, 20 seconds little breather. Well done, really, really, really good. Okay, we're gonna do that round one more time together. Then you have a couple of options to rewind it back to the beginning and do it as many times as you want to do. Even if you've just done this many, then that's absolutely perfect. You've done really well. But if you want to push yourself a little bit, maybe do it a couple more times round, or as you get more confident and feel a little bit fitter, try going up the levels slightly too. Okay, so starting with exercise number 1, we've had a little recovery. Core nice and tight, feet are out, we're taking it to our sumo squats. 3, 2, 1, let's go. We're coming down, squeezing up, coming down, squeezing up, pushing the bum right back. How low can you get? Good. If you're with a partner, stand opposite. High five, good. High five me. Well done, you're doing really well. 10 seconds left. How many more can you do? Really squeeze those glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Brilliant. Second exercise, taking it into a curtsy lunge. Feet together in the middle, core nice and tight, shoulders back with a nice high V for posture. We go squeezing it back and squeezing it up. Good. Core tight, weight back. Lovely. Whew. Nice deep breaths. Keep breathing throughout your workouts. Really important to get lots of oxygen into the body so you don't get fatigued before your body actually is. Work those muscles. Feel the burn. Lovely. You're doing really well. You're going to sculpt your body from every single angle. 10 seconds left. You've got this. Lovely. Good. How are you feeling? How's your body feeling? Are you on fire? Or are you feeling fine? Are you going to do this a couple more times through? Or are you done? 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Little rest in the middle. Do whatever you need to do to calm down, bring that heart rate down, and recover. Nice. Then place your legs together. Exercise number 3, side lunges. 3, 2, 1, let's go. We're going for a side lunge, squeezing it up. Going for a side lunge. Good. Core nice and tight. Stick the bum right back. Get a lovely twist with those arms. Or if you've got weights at home, why not up your weights a little bit each time? See what you can get to. Challenge yourself. Good. Nice, you're doing really well. 15 seconds left. Stay with me. It looks brilliant. Now you know the perfect form and technique. Your body will be on fire in the correct way. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice. Exercise number 4, we're almost there. Disco lunges, heading backwards. So feet are together, core nice and tight, chest lifted, arms down by the side with the thumbs up. Ready to give me a big thumbs up. We squeeze the shoulder blades back and down and then come back together. Let's go, as many as you can. Can you get a bit lower with your legs this time? Good, sink a little deeper. You've got this. Well done. Really good. Looking fantastic. Nice deep breaths. Keep the form perfect. Good. If your form is starting to go, that's a good sign to finish at the end of this round. If you're just warming up, that's a fantastic sign to go back to the beginning and do this workout a few more times and push yourself. Well done. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Last exercise, exercise number 5, coming down onto the floor into our glute bridges. Feet on the floor or on a sofa or chair, core nice and tight, palms up towards the ceiling. This time I'm going for level 2, heels on the floor, toes to the ceiling. Core tight, let's squeeze. We squeeze it up, relax it down. Try not to let it touch the mat the whole way through. Good, nice deep breaths. Just take your time and really put those muscles under tension. Good, so squeezing up, then don't just relax it down. Really take your time to slowly release. Well done, halfway. We're almost there. Push, and then come down. Go, push, and then come down. Lovely, 5 more seconds. Nice. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Relax the hips down, hug the knees in, and chill. Well done, that was really good. So that's 2 times through the cycle of the workout. If you're feeling good, just take me back to the beginning of the workout and keep going through those cycles. If that's enough for you, we're now going to take it into the cool down. If you do those cycles a couple of times through, come back to the cool down at the end to finish off so you don't feel too stiff tomorrow and you wake up feeling good. Nice simple cool down. Well done, that was brilliant. You're going to have one leg forward, one leg back. We're just going to relax and stretch out the hamstring. So bend the back leg, place the hands onto the back knee. Front knee is nice and straight. Good. And then when you're ready, lift the toe and feel a little stretch, a little bit further down into the calf. Nice deep breaths. Good, that was brilliant. Just notice how you're feeling. How high is your heart rate feeling? Did you push yourself to the absolute max? How are your legs feeling? Well done, because those are all tough moves, but really good form and technique. Good, take it over to the other side. Again, lift that toe. Nice, you should be really proud of yourself. You're doing really well. Nice deep breaths. Good, and relax, good. Nice other little simple balance. Balance on one leg, bring the other leg up. Tuck the knee in, tuck the hips underneath and feel a little stretch down through the quad. I see a lot of people doing this with their knee out to the side. Try to keep the knees together. Try to keep the heel to the bum and then tuck the glutes and pelvis underneath so you really feel a stretch with the hip flexor. Good, then take it over to the other side, balance and stretch it out. Really nice. Good. Nice, and then relax. And then lastly, a little glute and hamstring stretch. Take your legs slightly wider than hip width and we're just gonna hang down into a ragdoll. You can have your hands on the floor or grab hold of your opposite elbow. You can also bend your knees if you need to
And then just hang slightly from side to side. Swing from side to side, stretching through the back. Stretching through the back of the hamstrings. Releasing any tension from the neck and shoulders. Good, then bend the knees and slowly in your own time, roll all the way up. Give your shoulders a good roll. Good. Give your toes a good pony. Stretch out the soles of your feet. Lovely. Take your feet nice and wide. Take a deep breath in. Give me a big plie. Reach up. Good. Then relax the arms down. One more time. Deep breath in. Reach up. Relax the arms down. And then give yourself a huge round of applause. That was really good. Well done for completing that workout. Fantastic. And I hope you feel energized and those endorphins are rushing through your body now. Excellent work.